Evil in Revelation barely shows up with horns and pitchforks. It works through charisma, impressive authority, and system that promises peace and security. The beast is granted 42 months to speak blasphemies and exercise authority. This period, also described as 1260 days, or a time, times, and half a time, equals 3.5 years. Because Revelation judgments intensify from the seals to the trumpets and then to the bowls of wrath, this likely refers to the Great Tribulation, the latter half of the 7-year period. The beast is also given power to wage war against the saints and conquer them, which raises the question of where this authority comes from. Some might attribute the authority to the dragon, while others might say that all authority ultimately remains under God's sovereign rule. A similar tension appears in 2 Samuel chapter 24 verse 1 and 1 Chronicles chapter 21 verse 1, where the text says that 2 Samuel text, it says that God moved David to number Israel, and the other text, 1 Chronicles, it says that Satan moved David to number Israel. Which one is it? Is it God or Satan? Why does it always have to be an either or answer? Can't both be true? Yes. Though God is never the author of evil and neither tempts nor is tempted, James 1:13, he certainly permits Satan's action to accomplish his purposes. As the late great reformer of old, Martin Luther, observed, the devil is God's devil. In this passage then, the dragon stands behind the beast's war against the saints, but God alone allows it for a time in his wisdom. The beast's authority extends over every tribe, people, language, and nation. No people group is outside its reach, and that authority is given unto him or allowed unto him by God. As a result, all who dwell on the earth worship the beast, except those whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life. Here, Revelation introduces both the book of life and the Lamb who was slain from the foundation of the world. Several observations deserve notice here. First, the only exception to the statement that all the earth's inhabitants will worship the beast is this: their names are written in the book of life. Second, there is a striking contrast. Those whose names are recorded in the book of life truly belong to life. Yet Revelation makes clear, especially in verses 9 and 10 and throughout the book, that many will suffer martyrdom. This highlights a central biblical truth. Life in this world is temporary and uncertain, but God's children will inherit a life untouched by either uncertainty or death. In the end, that is the only life that ultimately matters. That is eternal life. A third observation is that those whose names are written in the book of life belong unto the Lamb. And since it is the Lamb's book of life, Revelation chapter 5 verse 6 introduces this Lamb as the one who was slain and yet lives. His death was no accident, for the text says that he was slain from the foundation of the world. Therefore, the names written in the book of life are tied unto the Lamb, whose saving death and resurrection for those he loves were known before creation itself. In this, the text affirms God's eternal plan and purpose.